I would like to start off by saying hello, class, and to my instructor. My name is Eddie Belcher. I am currently in school to be studying legal science. I have been consecutively, continuously attending the University of Herzing, the online course. Um, I honestly just really got very interested in the legal field, specifically about 2.5 years ago, but I've been in school for 2 years. Before I used to go and attend class at the University of Akron. And when I was going to school there, I was attending class simply because, um, well, first of all, my major was much different than it is now. I was in a medical major and I was studying nursing, so I was going to school at Akron to study the RN program. And now, recently here, this past 2 years, I've switched that. I don't know. I just got more intrigued about the law, and with a lot of circumstances that I have, been a part of in my life and things that I have witnessed and experienced in my life, that made me want to get more accustomed to knowing the law. Um, Another reason as to why I am involved with studying the law and going to school to become a legal practitioner is just simply because I think that knowing the law is good. I think it's a good thing not only for your personal life and things that may happen, expected occurrences and unexpected occurrences that could possibly happen, but just as well as knowing your options of being involved in any possibly unfortunate situations, or even how to protect yourself, for instance, like if it comes to like contractual services or services of another individual, you just want to make sure that you're always protected. And I think that knowing the law is just, I think it's a phenomenal thing. I think that it'll take me very far in life, and I think that it's great. Not only knowing the law, but I'm pretty argumentative. I do like to prove points, and I love to research things and find out new things, as often as possible, really. And I feel like me doing that in a legal career will also help me out a lot. So that's why I have been doing this thus far. Currently, I have about 2 months, give or take, until I, finally achieve my associate's degree for legal science. And then I plan on switching my major. Instead of doing legal science, I kind of want to put the whole criminal justice in there too. I want to have both. I want to have, I guess, to say the best of both worlds. I just think it's just good. I think it's a good route to take. I think it'll have me, the fact that I'm doing legal science now and the fact that I plan on doing criminal justice after I get my associate's degree, it'll just give me the best of both worlds. So, and it'll give me a lot of credential and a lot of understanding and knowledge behind both. And, it's not really like I'm drifting from what I'm actually trying to get into. So I think it's just a positive all the way around. So, um, as I was saying before, ever since I grew up as a kid, I've always wanted to be knowledgeable on the law and the court procedures. Like I said, I was very argumentative. Right now, currently, I work for the United States Postal Service, so I work pretty much 8 to 10 hours a day. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and in the midst of me trying to find free time as often as I can, I find myself doing schoolwork, and it's like one of those things where uh, you can dread doing it, but then when you look a little further and you realize the potential that I have, and not only the potential that I have, but the rewards that comes with you know um, following such a career path and achieving goals and setting goals. It's just a great all around feeling. And a lot of times I may or may not get behind on my schoolwork. However, I do make sure I do the best that I can to at least get the stuff turned in. That's just me. I do the best I can. At the end of the day, I do have, like I said, I work for the Postal Service now, and even with me working for the Postal Service, I kind of see it just like just as a thing where like I service my community and other individuals who I may not necessarily know. And I run into different people and different individuals on a regular day-to-day basis, so I pretty accustomed to handling different people and personalities. So I feel like that'll help give me a little booster or jump start, like once I really start getting my feet wet and actually getting in the door of being able to work in my field, like that's the most important thing to me, is just making sure I stay focused in school and like making it, just getting there, because I know once I get there everything will just pretty much come with like a natural flow. Like I can't wait to get there. The hardest part about it right now is just getting there and being able to be involved. I'm very good at hands-on learning. I'm very good at that. Like I'm very good with sitting at a computer and or sitting in a class learning as well. But right now I work so much to the point where I have to take the online courses in order to do the best I can to fulfill my goals and dreams and achievements. And I'm willing to do whatever it's going to take. Um, So I have been studying, legal science for about the past 2 years now, and I have certificates. I have achieved certain certificates, just for instance, I can't think of it right off the top, but I'm going to look here really fast to look at some of them because I've got the certificates last year in the beginning of starting to take these courses. So it's been a while since I actually had to look at them, but um, I have certifications through Westlaw and things like that, where I've practiced the statutes and um, legal things of that nature to um, basically be able to know how to do different things. Well, actually, I could have just pulled up my resume for that. However, I've worked at several different jobs and things like that. Thus far, I've done a lot of work. The only thing I haven't really done is been able to be involved in my actual legal field, and that's just one of the main things that I am waiting for, that I actually can't wait to be involved in. Um, Once I finally am able to get involved in that and start getting the experience and things that I need to be successful and to be great at what I'm doing, I'll be able to um, not only overly provide for my family as well as myself, but also I will be able to have time for my children and just grow and live and live comfortably and do things of that nature. I got a case law. I have a case law um, certificate, and that's practicing law cases and coming up with